I am a small YouTuber, but if there's one thing I always dreamed of accomplishing, it was hitting 1 million subscribers and doing an epic 24-hour live stream to celebrate. But after 6 years uploading videos of varying quality,
it's noon o'clock,
I realized having a celebration of that magnitude was just never gonna happen. So I did it anyway! For 24 hours straight, I streamed myself doing everything from cooking to gaming to hosting an AI dating show to dyeing my hair at 2 a.m. and without an ounce of sleep throughout all of it. Well, here's what happened. To start things off, I welcomed the audience in with an opportunity to ask some questions to the true face of the channel, Wamp.
Hey, spiraling down the footprints of Sir Winston's camel. Don't know what that means? Good.
That's right, using AI, Wamp finally got the chance to express themselves on the channel. And that was great until I realized how much they had to say about me.
A full 24 hours? That's more commitment than Tyler has ever shown to, well, anything. What's Tyler's opinion, you ask? Who cares? I betcha Tyler's probably somewhere mispronouncing Marlboro and thinking it's a type of cheese. But don't ask Tyler, bless his heart. He couldn't crank a monkey if he had a barrel of bananas. Ah, the joy he brings me.
What do you mean I couldn't crank a monkey?
Also, fuck you, Tyler. Couldn't hit a DMT cart if it crashed into your face.
Quickly dipping out of that conversation, I welcomed our first humanoid guests of the stream, Eric and Jacob, for a rousing couple of games of Mario Super Sluggers.
Where's my bomb at? Look at him go.
At this point, I realized I was already behind schedule and hopped into a couple of movie trivia games with two of my biggest movie buff friends, where I managed to stump them exactly one time. This is the 2010 classic, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh my god.
With peak cinema now out of the way, we reached where everything started to go wrong. What I thought would be a simple little hour of baking became much more complicated, as the camera would not stop lagging and sounding like Alvin and the Chipmunks whenever I brought it into the kitchen. But that didn't stop me, because when you can't bring the camera to the kitchen, you bring the kitchen to the camera. Welcome to the Wamp kitchen. Yeah, this portion of the stream became a mess in more ways than one, as I spilled a trail of flour across the floor, left ingredients strewn about next to my Switch controllers, and seriously struggled to harvest enough brown sugar from this hardened chunk, all while my friends just decided to play Mario Kart Uno. But it didn't take long for me to realize that these guys had the real streamable activity going, so I brought the camera to them.
There's Tyler dancing.
While these guys played and embarrassed me publicly, I would occasionally pour an unmeasured mess of ingredients into a bowl before tossing it into the oven off screen and praying to Sally's baking addiction that a butchered scone recipe would still taste like scone.
Pretty good little scone.
But with that mess behind me, literally and figuratively, we played a bit of the lesser Mario sports game, and then I made the mistake of turning the reins over to all of you for the AI dating game.
The Goon Cave. Now that's a spot you wouldn't forget once you've seen it. You feel me?
In this segment, I had Jacob, Eric, and the live stream chat come up with several different personality traits, some specific and strange qualities to give to my AI Wamp, like being the #1 player in Madden Mobile, being on the cream team, and being a furry. Once they coded these traits in, I took our eligible AI bachelor on a romantic date where I had to figure out each of their personality traits without blowing my chance at a second date.
Well, for starters, my parents are siblings. We even get together on Sundays to debate 9/11 conspiracy theories, you feel me? The Goon Cave is my sanctuary, my party place, my fortress. Raising my cream team flag high, my high school's mascot was the Hogger, which probably triggered my furry fascination now that I think of it. Oh, in case I forgot to mention, time to turn my swag on.
After somehow securing a second date in Wamp's Goon Cave,
I could show you more of the Goon Cave and maybe even teach you a thing or two about Madden Mobile, you feel me?
I rewarded myself with some pizza and decided to launch my ASMR career. Today we're gonna be eating chicken bacon ranch pizza. Chicken bacon ranch, chicken bacon ranch, chicken bacon ranch pizza. And although chat surprisingly loved the ASMR, I had to keep the stream moving. So I brought in my friend and fellow YouTuber Magenta Squash, and it was here where I got completely exposed in chess, no matter how many times I brought out my secret move. I call this one the Queen's Gambit. That's the Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit?
That's what I called the Queen's Gambit.
The Queen's Gambit. On my stream, she's gambiting my queen right now. Oh my god.
That.
The Queen's Gambit. I watched this one. This one's called The Queen's Gambit. fuck. That didn't work. But at the end of the day, chess is just chess. So after taking my losses, I set out to prove my intelligence in a game that requires true skill. Having not played this game in a while, we tried out some of the new maps here, and it turns out Among Us is still a fun game. But the real highlight was watching Slippy get voted out every time, whether he deserved it or not.
Literally, dude, I saw him in your event. What are you talking about?
I
told you!
I'm guessing Slippy.
It's always him, it's always him!
I watched Slippy kill.
What the fuck? Every time I'm telling you!
Wait, I swear to God, I'm balding right now. I don't understand. I literally... I'm balding.
This led us into some rounds of Gartic phone, where Among Us was still on our minds.
That's so good.
And then it was time for Mario Party. Now, this might seem like just another video game to get us through the stream, but that's where you're wrong, because this game had stakes. See, this is where I told Chad about a deal Jacob and I had made, where if Jacob wins both Mario Party and Super Smash Bros., he gets to inflict one of the worst punishments known to man on not only me, but the entire stream. We have to play Worms. And although this game was neck and neck till the end, a miraculous 2-star final turn for Jacob's Donkey Kong put him ahead for good, securing victory and sending us into one all-or-nothing Smash game, with the 7th circle of hell on the line. 3, 2, 1, Worm.
You gotta be shitting me.
Oh my god, oh my god.
You gotta be shitting me.
We're not playing Worms tonight.
Speaking way too soon, pal.
Oh
Nah,
yeah?
I'm kind of drunk. My hands are cold. I know that's a bitch excuse, but I was just on the roof.
Dude,
like,
my hands are cold,
No,
and I'm drunk, and the controller's broken, and my brother's playing.
Jesus Christ. My thumbs are cold!
Oh. Oh. Oh!
I threw just for you guys, dude.
With that crisis diverted, another one was just on the horizon. My midlife one. I took a bit of time to relax with some random SNES games while my now very not sober friends tried to read some instructions.
Are you guys making lean?
We're trying to figure out the dye for Tyler's head.
Jimmy, are they making lean?
Where are the gloves?
I don't know.
We have to finish this bottle of champagne.
Guys, I don't know what happened to our gloves.
Stepped in half a scone on the floor. Tyler, where are the gloves at?
We'll find a solution one way or the other. Yeah, we lost the gloves. And although none of us had any hair dyeing experience, I was not going to give up my promise. So with Ziploc bags on Jacob's hands, copyright-free music on the queue, and fear in my heart, it was time for the main event. A dye in the bag is worth 1 in the glove. A hair in the dye is worth 2. Normal.
Did we put all the shit in that shit?
Ask.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Did we put all the juice in that?
Dun, 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 dun. Amazing. How many times in your life do you think you've heard this song? Gotta be one of the most listened to artists of our generation.
Tyler, don't move.
I wish Kevin MacLeod was my dad.
I'm afraid.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not what you want. Yeah, I'm not. Hello.
Can you pull Chad up?
1 second.
Tyler, I'm gonna put
Interested in a sip of Sprite Cranberry?
I don't trust you. This is empty. There's a big glob on my forehead right now.
glob.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Scrub it! Scrub your forehead!
Bum, 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 bum. This is the turning point. Does it turn wrong?
Golden sunsets, reflections on the sea.
Roaring thunder.
I've heard if you take it out too early, it looks orange.
And I don't want to take it out too early, because it would suck to have orange hair, right guys?
Bro, why does he say he's fucked? I don't like that, man.
I just see a notification on Eric's phone that says he's fucked.
He's fucked. Derek said he's fucked. I said, why is he fucked? Because his hair gonna come out looking interesting. Lol.
Yeah, that's what I expect.
Grown man showering stream.
I can feel the blood. It's entering my veins. After a couple hours of chaos and possibly the most concerning reason for 4 men and a camera to enter the bathroom together, it was time for the big reveal.
3, 2,
Get up close in the mirror.
1. What the fuck, dude? That's ridiculous. Alright, chat. Over under 0 dates while I have blonde hair.
What is under 0? Like restraining order before?
Yeah. More restraining orders or dates.
And with that, I got out of my soaking wet shower clothes while Jacob pulled up a better game than Worms, providing me with one last bit of company before entering. Yeah, I put sad boy hours on the schedule as something of a joke, where I said I would stare at the ceiling and ramble like I often do at 5 a.m. But turns out, with that experience, I am incredibly good at going on nonsense tangents, because I spent the next 3 hours talking to chat and being dumbfounded by the color of my hair.
What the fuck? Fucking blonde ass Tyler on my stream. Who the fuck invited this guy? Why'd you take the pancakes off the menu, man? Bro, you gotta get a job, not dye your hair blonde. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Turns out sad boy hours wasn't so sad after all, because I had a good time interacting with chat, and honestly, I didn't even feel that tired, until we hit
19-hour Fortnite card. Who wants it? 19 hours on the Wamp stream. Who's watching?
Yeah, this is where I started to lose it. The sleep deprivation set in and all sorts of random phrases started coming out as my brain just started playing word association. So finally I went into the kitchen to dunk my head in ice water like that one episode of iCarly, but then I completely forgot what I was doing and started cooking breakfast. No longer in a state to care though, I left the camera in the laggy kitchen zone and chefed myself up a nice breakfast sandwich.
Delicious.
Giving myself an activity to do probably helped me stay up, but the sleep deprivation began showing itself in increasingly weird ways, like getting really aggressive about BDG's breakfast sandwich cooking video.
And you're very talented. And also, fuck you, because you do not make breakfast sandwich correctly. Brian.
With that out of my system, I enjoyed my breakfast sandwich made the correct way, and suddenly, we were in the home stretch. Just a few more hours of gaming with my friends who were now already awake for the day, followed by one painful hour of reacting to my old videos, and then we were there. The 24-hour mark was within reach. All I needed to do was play Baldur's Gate, and this seemed like an absolute cakewalk, until I realized how the f*** do you play Baldur's Gate? I thought this would be a fun little event towards the end of the stream where I could play a game I'd been wanting to try for the first time and have my friends there to walk me through it. Turns out Baldur's Gate 3 is the most overwhelming game I have ever experienced. They throw like 50 spells and items at you right off the bat, and I don't know what any of this does. I'm just here to mess with my friends.
Fucking ow. I'm so irritated, dude.
After being awake for nearly 24 hours already, I was out of it. All I really managed to do was kill Noah, actually dunk my head in the ice water, and dye my character's hair blonde before completely falling apart.
I'm choking.
Dude, you're choking. We just started.
I'm drowning.
So we switched over to something I'm a little more used to handling when I'm tired. My sleep paralysis demon. Garfield Kart might not be overwhelming in the way Baldur's Gate is, and I'm just realizing I might be the first person to compare these two games. But let me tell you, try looking at this after being awake 23 hours, and you'll start driving backwards too.
I don't agree. What the fuck? No.
What?
Odie. Odie, that's the wrong way, Odie.
I did have some fun though, trying to break the game and crash into Noah. And this was just enough entertainment to push me through into the final hour, and this stream's biggest challenge yet. Having to watch this shit. The first thing you want to do is take your smartphone.
The vertical. I didn't know how to rotate the video.
This game's gonna be so good. I mean, check all this out. We got 100 stages, 900 tracks. You can turn your Switch into an iPod from 2005. We got Simon, we got Rick.
Oh, the vertical video's back. Dislike.
I decided to end the stream where it all began, and I mean where it really all began, with the first videos I ever made. And as much as I hate doing this, I think it's kinda important to see where I started and how far I've come. These were videos made by a kid who was too scared to show his face, too embarrassed to even tell anyone he was doing this, and too stupid to rotate a video in iMovie. And now, to see what I've done the last 24 hours, not only am I showing my face, I'm making the content I've always dreamed of making. Doing a live stream I never thought I'd get to do, and I'm doing it with friends that I love. It took me a long time to even get comfortable telling anyone about this channel, and now I've got a bunch of friends being a part of it and even more out there watching. I know that 792 subscribers might not be a milestone anyone else has ever celebrated, but it's not about the number. It's about the fact that we're all here right now, and we're having fun with it. So after coming along with me for this whole 24-hour journey from noon on Saturday to noon on Sunday, I think it's only right I share where Wamp truly began. I think it's time that I share. It's noon o'clock. Bravo! That's 24 hours of Wamp stream.
Oh, yeah.
That's the fucking stream. It is noon o'clock, everybody. We fucking made it. One more time. That's... I can't play that.
Timed it so good.
I hope you enjoyed. I hope this inspires you in some way to appreciate. I'm tired.
Go to bed, Tyler.